So this is the second video of the Lego Room vlog. Go and make sure you catch up with the first one if you haven't seen it and see the progress so far. But what we did last time was we did Diagon Alley and we messed around with this. Since you've been gone, like White Steak once sang, I've had a bit of a play with this area. I've made a little mosaic section. Now I'm thinking of maybe benches, maybe? Or maybe even putting one of the lights in the middle and building it up. Or something completely different. I don't know, but it looks a little bit better. Me and Oliver built that earlier on today. I've also used some of the golden 20th anniversary figures that came with some of the sets and just built a little kind of plinth and statues thing there. Rather nice. And it kind of rounds off Diagon Alley quite nice there as well. This needs a bit tidied up, but it is what it is at the moment. So, what's in this video? Well, there's a couple of bits that I'm going to do today. Leaky Cauldron still hasn't arrived, so I'm going to have to leave that gap there, but I'm going to concentrate on some of this area down here now. So, I've got some green base plates, so the first thing I'm going to do is play with Privet Drive a little bit. I might move the train tracks to the back, over there, and move some of the buildings forward a bit, so it looks a little bit better. And I'm going to play with Privet Drive and see if I can't make a little bit of a display up. So, that's what we're going to do today. I'm also going to look at putting some paths and stuff in the winter village as well. Some little stepping stones. Basically some things to hide the wires, because I have got some extended wires as well. To put some of the lampposts in the middle bit and going down here as well. So I'm going to have a go doing that today as well. That's plan 2.
So here's the time lapse of me building all this using the grey plates that I had left over, some of the studs, and then just using some of the tiles as well, just to edge round the green bit to make a little bit of a frame ready for the pavements, for Privet Drive to sit. Pressing down really hard on the stuff is my daughter getting stuck in as well. She was very proud of that pavement that she made coming out of Privet Drive there. So yeah, lots of the little bits. I didn't have to buy anything extra for this. I just used the little bits like the green plates and stuff that I bought. And they arrived this week.
Well, it's just typical, isn't it? So, this is where we are so far. We've got the Grimwood place. And then next to that, obviously we've got King's Cross Station. So I've added King's Cross in there and it's all down there with a couple of bits of detail for the figures on. And then we've got the train track stuck down as well. The train's over to one side at the moment because it's been derailed. So that goes all the way down there with the ballast in. I've done that to a bit of detail again. And that's going to take off down there. I haven't touched that bit yet. And then we've got a bit further back. So we've got the bit that's going to be in front of, because the Leaky Cauldron is going to go there, and that is a base plate and a half big, 48 studs wide. So that should fit in there, fingers crossed. And then this bit here, this plate, we've got a telephone box that takes them to whatever that is. See, I don't know any of these places, but it takes it down there, so that needed to go somewhere in Muggle land. This bit here, I don't know what to do with that. I'll probably end up doing something like I did a bit further down there with just a pattern or a design, or make it a little bit of parkland or something. But then, we've got Harry Potter's house, number 4 Privet Drive. As you can tell, with the signpost there. To start off, I've made a little place for a car. Daughter told me that's not the right car, but you know, what does she know? A little bit of garden there. We've got Dobby and Harry with his trunk. I've got the other characters there as well, with a little bit in the garden. Someone with a shovel, with evil intentions. Oh, hey-o. And then I've put a street light there as well, so finally when I do all this back bit, that'll get wired in there, and then we'll have street light there as well. I might do one on this side. Now, like I said, ran out of grey tile. I've got no more grey flat tile left in the 2x2 or the 1x2, so I've had to order some of them to do the road with. So this is going to be a road. And that will join up here to the Leaky Cauldron. Can you imagine? I mean, the buses are going to go in there, but that's the road. 12 studs wide, and I'm going to order the stuff to go there, the flat plate to go there, so that'll cover that up. And then we'll have the Leaky Cauldron here. So, because I've used all them tiles, I'm not going to have any left to do this bit yet, so I'm going to have to wait a few days until that comes. So that'll be in the next part of the video. So I'll have to find the SpongeBob SquarePants 1 week later meme, because that's what it's going to take for these bits to come. And then I can do them bits. Over to Future Phil.
One pair of pants later.
But before we round off that bit of the video, we've got this to do down here. Now I've still got the big weird shaped building to go there, you know, where the ginger kids live. That needs to go there, and they need to move over here somewhere. And I've got some more base places, some white ones and grey ones. I've also got some more connectors and some extra connectors in there as well that are going to go right back there so I can get more lighting around here. So that's going to be the end of this video, so I'm going to time lapse that in a minute. But something I didn't show you, I did manage actually to do something with the Winter Village. So I have run out of grey plates, so I can't make any paths. However, what I have managed to do, if I can find the switch, is put in some lights. We've got a couple of lights in the village now. All the wires need fast tidied up down here somewhere, but there is lights. And they look nice when I get a few more in. So I've turned this off. You can see what it looks like. All lit up, the Winter Village. It looks rather nice. I want some more. I want the Christmas tree lights on. And maybe another light over here somewhere, so it kind of lights everything up. So it'll all pretty cushy with that. Can't, right, there you go. Can't reach the plug socket. So I might do that later on today and put some more over there. Maybe. Or I might go, that might be in the next video, but you'll find out. But the rest of today, you're going to see the time lapse now of me putting the base plates and preparing the ground. Let's go. Right, so I think I've done work. Let's see what you think. So you come down behind Privet Drive and behind you into the Harry Potter land. So I've put some paths there. Put a Christmas tree because it snows, so you've got to have a Christmas tree. So that path winds itself round and round to the shops. There's one down there. And there's this one here. Honey Dukes, I think. Yeah, they've all got lights on, as you can see. I've got the pipes. And then that goes into the burrow. It's not the burrow. I can't remember what it's called. Put it in the comments. So obviously there's bits to be done yet. So I need to put a bit more detail in. I need to put something to do with the snow down here. I've got some 1x2 cheese bits coming in white. So I can put them up against so it looks like snowdrift. So I'm going to do something here. I'll do something a bit further down there as well. I might have a few more people jotting around. I do like the fact that this turns into a werewolf into another thing. But there you go. That lights up as well in the dark. Over here, I've got some wires to tidy up. See, I've got some wires here. They need tidied up. And then this is just on a green base plate at the moment, so I need to put some detail in here. Over there, I've put a blue base plate. Now, I'm not sure to have a blue bit for a river and have a little bit of boating action or something like that on there. Or replace it with another green base plate. Maybe move that down and turn it so it sits in the corner and have something else here. I'm not sure yet, so let me know. I want to have a play with that. Or do I move it down and make this white? No, because I haven't got enough white stuff. Sure, Bill. And then you've got, that's the winter bit all there. And the train, the Thingy Express, goes all the way from King's Cross. Let's move the light all the way. King's Cross, and it moves into where it's meant to go. Not that it'll go anywhere because this is a display piece. So that's what we've done so far. We've done this. Ready for the leaky cauldron. We've done bits down there. There's still bits to be done to finishing off, and we've done bits on the winter table as well. But what I'll do is let's turn the light off and let's have a look and see what it looks like in the dark. So here we are with the lights off. You can see we've got Privet drive. That'll be all plated off. I've got them coming in the next week or so. I've got the lights there. I'm going to have another light. I've got some little light bricks that are going to go in the windows there. So that's all good. And as you go down here, you can see we've got the lights on in the village. And that looks really nice with the lights. I do like that. And I've got one in front of the burrow as well to light all that up. Looks pretty impressive stuff back. There's still a bit of work to be done. Hopefully the bits will come ready for a video next week. If not, I'll keep you all informed. Maybe the leaky burrow will turn up at some point. But who knows? Thank you very much for watching and sticking with me. Stick some comments down below, like and subscribe. See you next time.